No matter if I'm fishing the Florida Keys, Mosquito Lagoon, or the Laguna Madre in Texas, when the tide goes out, the Ranger Banshee Extreme is the boat that I want to be in. It has a totally no-slap, quiet hull. It's got rounded chines, extra wide beam, 81.5 inches for a 16-foot 8 technical poling skiff. That's unheard of. The draft is 5.5 inches. Underneath the boat, we have built-in poling strakes right here that are built right into the hull. This allows you to be able to track true when you're poling. It also gives you a lot of comfort when you're turning the wheel and you're moving over shallow water and you're all trimmed up. You have a lot of boat control, a lot of steering control. The front hatch of the Banshee Extreme is quite spacious. You have a tray right here for easy access to all of the tackle that you might need right away. We have gas cylinders here that allow it to close quietly, just like that. It's all watertight, it's all lockable. Inside here at the helm, we have tilt steering, super comfortable whether you're standing up, driving on top of the battery box, or if you're in the seated position here in this comfortable bass seat. I have waterproof switches and circuit breakers right here on this panel here, easy to get to fuses. I have an easy to read gauge package that's right here that's not interfered with the steering wheel. I have an Edson wheel with a super control knob on it that allows me to turn this thing on a dime at very low speed. What's really nice about our poling platform is the way we've configured the step for it. It's easy now to go from the deck to the step and step right up without having to crawl up on top of it. Notice that the top of the battery box is all non-skid surfaces, just like on top of all my compartment boxes and on the front deck. You just won't slip on this boat. The rod holders and the tubes here will accommodate fly rods up to 9 feet long, and I can take 6 and up to 8 fishing rods in the Banshee. Up here we have the Minn Kota low profile 70-pound thrust riptide. Hand control, it's the way to go on this boat. It saves space and it doesn't create any drag. Everywhere we don't have a compartment, we have voids that are totally foam filled with 2-part high density foam. What that does is it gives the Banshee a one-piece rigid feel, which makes it a pleasure to drive, a pleasure to fish from. That's what makes it a lot safer than most other boats. The Ranger Banshee is one of the offerings Ranger has that is my personal favorite. It allows me to access shallow water that I've never been able to get into before. I can pole this thing ultra quiet into places where bonefish and redfish live, and they never know I'm there.